Hello everyone, Lethal Concept here, and I'm back with my Back to Basics guide. Finally got my new mic, so I'm very happy about the results. Tested it earlier and it sounds great. Anyways, back on the guide. My Back to Basics level 20 gold human soldier build. Now, I've tried a lot of weapons, a lot of variations, and this is the one that stood out to me most. This destroys everything that you see. This build is an absolute monster in my opinion. The damage output of this build is incredibly high, and you mow down things really fast. So soldiers are a class that are often seen as your frontline half tank, half damage dealers. This build excels at the damage aspect, and you still pick up the pretty beefy health perks. I mean, beefy health upgrades. So this role is, you pretty much, if you have a tank, you're pretty much right up there along the tank, killing everything that you see. And if you don't have a tank, what you should be doing is doing a sort of flank role where you go around the sides and you pick targets off, and you draw enemy fire that way. The skills that I have leveled up are turbocharge with recharge speed, damage and force, and supercharge. And for turbocharge, you want the recharge versus the duration, because the duration does lengthen the time that you spend in turbocharge, but because you kill stuff very quickly, I'd rather have the recharge so you have it up as soon as possible when you've done using it. There is no bad going either way. You can pick duration if you feel like it, but I chose recharge. As for damage over force over accuracy and stability, you get actually an accuracy buff from the munitions training, picking precision, and so the accuracy from that actually makes up for the accuracy that you lose from picking damage and force. Damage and force also allows you to stutter mooks, which are really helpful, so you can pop free fire rain on top of unshielded mooks and they'll be staggered. For supercharge, you got supercharge over dump heat. Now, you can't go wrong picking either one. Dump heat allows you to fire consistently more, but supercharge allows you to obviously kill stuff more. If you were to go dump heat, I will recommend to go duration against recharge speed. But when I was playing with this, I very much preferred supercharge, because against a lot of targets like the berserkers or the atlases, well, not atlases, hydras, you want to be ducking in and out of cover for their shots or dodging a lot, so you won't be firing constantly, and I use that time to reload, and I'd have a more high damage output with supercharge. Now for concussive shot, you'd have just the one rank 4 upgrade, repeat concussions, because concussion shot allows you to detonate combos. What you do is you put on a disruptor ammo, which allows you to detonate a tech combo, and because it lays down a tech field, this allows you to output CC as well. And concussion shot allows you to successfully knock down any unshielded mook that you see, which is like addies or wraiths, for example, which are very detrimental if you get engaged upon. For frag grenade, I have radius, grenade capacity, and anti-armor. Frag grenade, you really use it for clearing out when you're versing more than one yellow elite in a room, and so you use it to clear out multiple or deal damage to multiple yellow targets or armored targets. So I pick radius over damage, since turbocharge already allows you to deal with single target enemies, and so frag grenades is for dealing with groups of enemies. Shrapnel is very underwhelming, so you pick grenade capacity. It's just, the damage on it is very underwhelming. Anti-armor over anti-shields, because a lot of times, as I said before, you find that you'd find more than one armored target group together, so the extra armor damage is very helpful to deal with that situation. For munitions training, I have power augmentation, weapon efficiency, and precision. Now, for munitions training, power augmentation is because you have the frag grenade and the concussive slot, so it benefits those two more. And weapon efficiency, because obviously this is a fire weapon based build, so you don't use melee at all. Precision of a sustained fire, because because of how accurate the Raptor is with the accuracy buff, you find that you would hit a lot of headshots. So you will benefit precision more than sustained fire for a lot. It's a lot more bang for your buck, pretty much, because you can easily hit those headshots with a Raptor, scoped Raptor. For combat fitness, you pick the one rank 4 health and fitness, the health and shields buff. That's just obviously for your health, because you don't really need the 5th and 6th rank, and this allows you to pick up concussive shot with an extra 5 uses before you have to refill your power cells. Now, the weapons I'm using is Raptor. It is hands down the best assault rifle type weapon, even though it's classified as a sniper rifle. I do have a Scorpion pistol backup. That's for if you really can't get a good angle on our enemy and you want to fire with indirect fire or AoE damage, but I found that I haven't had the chance to use it too much, so you just stick down with your Raptor. Now, for mods, I definitely recommend the barrel and the scope. Scope also gives you accuracy and also makes up the accuracy loss that you have from picking the damage and force in turbocharge. Now, one thing for this build is I really recommend that you go with the disruptor ammo. The disruptor ammo, since you fire incredibly fast with your turbocharge, you really get the stun off really quickly, and then you can detonate that for an AoE stun, which staggers and allows you to reload safely and deal damage without getting shot back. Now, the playstyle of this is you really don't fear anything. You can take out everything really fast except the high armor targets like Mr. Fiend, Magnet Hands, Ascendant, the Hydra, or the Destroyer. And even the Destroyers, you melt the shields on the turrets really fast because you have disruptor ammo, and then you also melt the turrets because obviously they act as weak spots and you got the precision bonus. Now, I'll leave you with the video to see how this build plays in actions. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.
Are now offline. Just 3 hostiles remaining. Heavy fire! Reinforcements. Time to go. Get to the extraction site. flatline.
Heavy fire!
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.